All right. Is the image being displayed?
Yes.
Yes. All right. You get 30 seconds to come up with the story, and then I'll stop the screen sharing.
Yes, it's visible.
Manoj, have you gone through the image?
Yeah, going through.
All right. All right. In 3, 2, 1, I stop the sharing. Here I go. All right. Over to you.
Siddharth, you first or me first?
Okay, Manoj, you can go ahead with this.
Okay. Once upon a time, in Mysuru, there was. I know. Once upon a time in Mysuru, in a village very far off from Mysuru, nearly about 50 to 60 kilometers, there is a small village called Byatalli, which was situated near to TVS Motor Company. And in that village, there was a small house. In that, there was one lady who was a grandmother to 4 of his grandchildren. She used to tell exciting stories for them. She used to be their mentor always, telling them how to go in life, how to be in discipline, what to have, everything. One fine day, in the evening, she was telling a very great, normal, common story about a crow and a fox. The children were so excited to listen to the story because it was the cunning fox which was trying to grab an opportunity from the crow which was holding a vada in his mouth. So the grandmother was actually telling them how important it was to be an opportunist. So rest of the story will be told by my partner, Siddharth. Over to you, Siddharth.
So now the fox was trying to actually grab the vada from the crow's mouth. So what happened was the fox tried all the tricks in its bag to see if the crow actually starts cawing. So the fox asks now, so I can sing very well than you. Can you go for a singing competition along with me? And the crow was like, okay, fine, no problem. And the fox starts singing. The fox starts singing, and it starts singing, it goes, and then it stops and says, see how well I sang. So can you match it to my potential? And at first the crow was actually a bit reluctant, and then later on, the crow started cawing. The moment the crow cawed, out came the vada, and it just fell flat on the ground. And the crow was wondering that when I'm going to sing, I lost my vada over here. And the fox cunningly had a sumptuous meal. It had its heart content, it filled its heart to its content, and it happily smiled and see, this is how I make a fool of you. So the moral of the story is, it's easier said than done. So be very wise before you are going out and interacting with someone.
Right. So who's going to conclude the story now, Manoj or Siddharth?
Finally, it was late night, and the same vada was made in the house and eaten by everybody. Over to you, Toastmaster Dhanush.
That was very well done. Let's say use round of applause for that.
This is the only fox having vadas.
I want another volunteer now to pop up on the screen right now. If you don't volunteer, I'll be forced to choose. So who is it gonna be? So okay, I don't see anyone raising their thumbs or giving a hands up. I'll be choosing Suraj and Sadhguru Swami for the next topic. Are you guys there? Suraj, are you there? All right.
There.
Toastmaster Sadhguru, are you there? Toastmaster Sadhguru, are you there? All right, he doesn't seem to respond. Okay, I will tag along Suraj with Revant. Revant, are you there?
Yes, I'm there.
All right, can you switch on your video camera, please?
Yes.
All right, thank you so much. Okay, now you got to know the story about how it was done. Now here's another catch for your topic. Now these both started the story from where the other left. Now one who will start the story will end the story, but the next person who's going to continue will start from where he started, but not from where he concluded. You will start the story from where he started, but not from where he concluded. Second person speaking. All right, is that clear?
Yes.
Am I audible?
Yes, you are.
All right, cool.
Yes,
so
we are.
here's the image. Take a good look at the image for the next 30 seconds.
Okay, good one.
And in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, here the image stops right now. So who's going first? Revant or Suraj?
I'll go.
All right, Suraj, over to you.
Yeah, thank you, Toastmaster Dhanush, for this really amazing, this idea. So the images, what it shows, it is in the village near to Mangalore, and it's a school, and there was a teacher parents meeting, and teacher called the parent, teacher called Suraj's mom for their meeting, and the mom has arrived for those meeting, and it was like they were saying that, yeah, your son he's doing really good, but he has problem in English. I think he's very, he cannot, the English is very poor, and we have to improve his English. The mom told that uh, to the parent, to the teacher, that I believe in him, in Suraj, and I think not now, but later he will be very good in his English, and he will become a distinguished speaker in Toastmaster. I think. Over to you, Toastmaster Revant. Thank you.
Yeah. So Suraj's mom came to Suraj's teacher in the parent-teacher meeting, and the same thing they were discussing about the English subject, and the teacher was complaining that okay, he's not performing very well in English. So Suraj's mom was giving Suraj's English book of Shakespeare to the teacher, and then she was like, okay, see this, he reads this at home every day. How it is possible that Suraj is not performing well? So then the teacher opened the book and then saw inside there was photos of bikes actually, and outside it was a cover of Shakespeare. So then the teacher showed it to her mom that please, this is actually what he is doing, and I think he is going to join in a very big bike manufacturing firm. I suppose his passion is bikes, but I suppose you should also tell him to speak in English. So that is how it ended. So would you like to?
All right, who's concluding the story now?
Yeah, because it is Suraj story, I will do it. So So yeah, as Revan told, I ended up in the TVS Motor Company, and definitely with the help of my mentor, my teacher, and my coach, I have become a very well versed in English. And the Toastmaster is a platform for me to further to nurture. And I thanks everyone for this opportunity. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you so much for Suraj and Raven for actively participating. You did a great job. So that ends the story depiction part, and I have one last topic that's a regular topic. Who wants to go for it? Anybody who didn't get a chance to speak today from TVS side? I don't see Manish, Rekha, or Raghu Prasad on the screen. Can you please come up on the screen? Anybody? Toastmaster Rajendra, are you there? Toastmaster Rajendra isn't there, I suppose. Toastmaster Manish, are you there?
I suppose Toastmaster Raghu Prasad would like to take
Hi,
the lead
Dhanush.
since he raised his hand.
Raghu Prasad, sir, how are you doing?
Hello.
Hello, am I audible to you?
Yeah. Now audible.
All right, thank you so much, sir. How are you doing?
Yeah. Fine. How about you?
Yes, sir, doing good. So here's your table topic.
Yeah.
Life becomes much easier when you're result oriented. Life becomes much easier when you're result oriented. Over to you.
I'll take 30 seconds.
Yes, sir, sure.
Good afternoon, Toastmasters. So the topic is very interesting. So any activity, whatever we take, that may be studies, that may be job, that may be a project, it should be result oriented. So at the end of the project, at the end of the academic year, everyone will await the results, whether there is a positive result or negative results. It again depends on how we put the efforts. So for any activity, we have to put our wholehearted effort, so that the result will be very positive, and it will be a very positive results we expect. Similarly, those I take as a student life. So in student life, people, the students has to put a hard work, so that they can expect their good results. They can be a state rank holders or a school rank holders. So for everything, I presume, I hardly, I strongly believe that effort is the important thing to expect the fruitful results. And without effort, you cannot expect a fruitful result. So good result satisfy a person who is in the project or who has done the hard work. It will give a good effort. This is what I wanted to convey this time. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Toastmaster Prasad. You did a great job.
Yes.
Amazing. Yes, sir. With this, I conclude the table topic session, and signing off as the table topics master. I thank our beloved area director for giving me this opportunity to become the table topics master. And I also thank the executive committee and the members of TVS Toastmasters for actively participating, and wishing you all the very best for the new term. And you are all successfully installed. Keep up the good work, and let's see TVS soaring great heights. With this, stay home, stay safe, and take care. Over to you, the newly elected President Toastmaster Manoj.
Thank you, Toastmaster Dhanush, for the great table topics. And it was indeed a learning for us, because we were conducting the normal table topics, but this capturing an image in that time frame, creating a story, bringing out what is inside us is great indeed. It is a learning for us. Thank you, Toastmaster Dhanush, for that. Over to you, Toastmaster Asib. Asib is there? Can we wind up?
Yes, Raghu. Sorry, Manoj, you can continue. The stage is yours.
Yeah, okay. So